がサタンしろ
Recording. That's probably of more importance. Hey everybody. Willkommen back to
Friday
Mass
time.
Effect. Yeah. Friday time. We're all in today. So figured might as well stream. I got a Reddit post of the most important side missions of Mass Effect 1. And we'll clean up these loose ends.
We'll make the ending here a breeze.
Yeah. Oh, the ending's already going to be a breeze, and I'll show you why in just a second. Because we are equipped right now.
Oh, nice.
So, sure. Okay, so we go into our equipment here. We have level 10 Spectre Master Gear for most of our stuff, including Biotic Amp. We have the best amp in the game now. And if we go into our armor is like, but I needed to change off of our regular armor because this has 2 upgrade slots. And we have 2 medical exoskeleton X's. And if you look down at that last bonus...
Yes.
Plus 23% reduction in power and cooldown, and does stack. So we are rocking an extra 46% cooldown reduction. So we should be able to just fire shit off willy-nilly. We're on the Citadel right now. I'll explain to everyone how I came into such equipment through honest means.
See, I was hanging a picture on the wall in Barbados.
And, you know, behind the wall, there was looseness in the wall, and there was a canister of microfilm, and I sold it to the Soviet Union for millions of dollars.
Wasn't that the plot of Metal Gear Solid 3?
There was microfilm involved, but I don't think it was. They found a picture in Barbados.
Who knows? Could all have been a simulation of Barbados.
And I'm pretty sure they were like in Vietnam or some shit like that.
Yeah. Because all you did in that game was like crawl through the jungle.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
I'm not trying to downplay. No reducto ad nauseum. They
Mm-hmm.
had a comprehensive camouflage system.
Yes.
Probably the best developed camouflage system in, I'd say, any video game.
That's fair.
Which already puts it, you know, as a leader in at one of the fields, and you haven't even gotten to the rest of the gameplay or the story.
Yeah. It's a Kojima-y story, but it's pretty easy to follow and pretty cool. And then you have that fucking giant ladder, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. You have the end.
Yes, that's such a cool way to beat that. I like those cheeky things, but I don't like that. Like, the end is cool because that's an optional thing. You can, like, wait it out or set your clock ahead, or you can
kill
fight them
early on.
Like,
Yeah.
That's like, you don't need to like set your clock ahead to beat that part of the game. But there's the one with the radio frequency that's on the back of the box. It's on the picture on the back of the box. So
fucking DRM level, like,
if you yeah, if you bought a used copy that didn't come with the original box, or you're playing on like Dolphin or something, you know, you need to go and look that shit up.
This isn't a 1992 Sierra game.
Yeah. So, when we beat the Pinnacle Station level... Oh, let me get the mouse out of there. When we beat the Pinnacle Station, we gained access to... We won this retirement home / apartment, so we'll go on a brief tour here. You can refill Metagel here. You can refill grenades here. This doesn't really do anything, but like a sound system.
Oh, nice.
Bring that up. They're playing some music. This does nothing. But the main draw here is the personal computer, where we can check a message. And you can contact one of these ships, and based on which you contact, you get a random piece of level something gear. So for the Collins, it's like level 5 gear. For the Adams, it's level 8, and for the Wallace, it is level 10. So it's a little bit of chance, but I know how to make money in this game. So I just spun the wheel for a while until I got what I was looking for, and 220,000 credits is a steep discount from what Spectre Master Gear regularly sells for, which is between 500,000 and 1.1 million credits.
It's almost as expensive as actual high-level army equipment.
Yeah.
I think my favorite piece of obnoxiously overpowered army tech are the automatic anti-air guns. I don't remember the name from, but it looks like a fucking like Dalek with a head cold, and there's a gun at the bottom because the whole thing is a giant ass gyroscope situation.
Right.
So it can track and target, and it has actual multi-barrel machine gun fire rates, so hundreds of rounds per second.
Right.
So when you see these, you see plenty of footage of these firing. And like if you check one in the evening, like it finds the missile and then it fires. It goes. It goes like. Like it's a
it just
sound.
sounds like a buzz, right? Because you can't like hear the individual shots. It's just like, and then the thing is gone.
Yeah, and you'll see, like, if it's at night, you'll see a stream of tracker bullets going right at him, and it looks like a continuous line, like it's almost like a straight, like a continuous sort of stream there. And then you realize that every 5 bullets it fires is a tracker bullet, and you're like, oh, there are 4 bullets in the 12 inches between those 2 tracker bullets. Oh God.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the Reddit post right now on my phone because I realized that to view it on the desktop, I have to tab out.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be annoying. All right, so here we go. We want to do Missing Marines, the Hades Dog Saga. So we'll go.
What about Missing Maroons? That color has disappeared from life.
My doubloons. My maroon doubloons.
Would we be any worse off if the color maroon disappeared? The only thing I remember for being maroon is on my set of double 12 dominoes, my big fucking steel box. They are the color of the 11 dominoes.
Yeah.
That's the only maroon thing I care about.
I mean, like, the thing about, like, any color, like, if you, like, boil it down to, like, the fucking space and the hexadecimal or the RGB color spectrum, which is, like, 16.7 million colors, you'll be able to live if, like, that particular shade went missing. Like, anything that's maroon can be substituted for burgundy with really no noticeable effect.
You want to go find an island outside the coast of the Carolinas, and we'll set up a dystopian society where once we die, we'll have a big old hexadecimal color grid on our graves. And every time one of the colors falls off, no one can use that color anymore. I am, of course, referencing the premise of one Elamino P. Have you ever heard of that story?
No. I immediately thought of The Giver when you started.
Well, it's not too dissimilar in terms of being a dystopian society. But they live off the coast of the Carolinas, and their big like founder or whatever was the person who invented the first, like, he popularized the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Right.
And the framing device for this whole thing, it's all letters and documents and recovered written samples from the island after the fact. So they're all kind of crazy over there, and it's been like many years since this guy's died, and the sentence is inscribed on his monument. And as each letter falls off, you're not allowed to write with that letter anymore, and they erase it from all media.
Interesting.
Yeah. And like the main character, the whole plot is like she has to figure out a new sentence with every letter before they lose the ability to write.
That's interesting.
It's certainly certainly creative.
Indeed.
In dude.
Indubitably.
Creativity is in dudes.
Dune. Lots of Dunes today.
I should read Dune. How many pages is it? I don't know.
I have no idea. The movie's pretty boring. I cannot speak to the book.
I haven't seen the movie either, but from what I can tell from the clips I've watched and from South Park, everyone just whispers all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of whispering and just a lot of shots of the desert, which is a nice desert, but there's only so much I want to do looking at a desert.
On a scale of Transformers to the first Star Trek movie, where is it? Which one does it? Like, where does it sit?
I'd say it lies a little closer to the first Star Trek movie in terms of like tolerability.
Well, all right, then I guess I should ask: is it more boring than the first Star Trek movie?
Yes.
Really?
In my opinion, anyway.
Okay, this I gotta try out then, because
to my tastes.
I remember watching the first Star Trek movie. I just sitting there watching the first 20 minutes as the guys like float around, and they're like, "It's the Enterprise, guys. Right. They're gonna go on the shuttlecraft and get on the Enterprise, the spaceship." That's just like I just sit there and I'm like, I'm dying out here, guys. It was a good movie, great sci-fi,
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I guess that's kind of what puts it over the edge in my estimation, at least. Dune is like a very kind of like, I mean, maybe not at the time, but in looking at it with older eyes, kind of like a been there, done that sort of story, like, you know, monolithic control dystopian sort of sci-fi that's been done a lot, and the main draw is that it's this crazy desert world, and you're like, I'm not into this. Desert settings in general bore me to tears. Like, I kind of liked One Piece until they got to the crocodile arc and they were in that goddamn desert for fucking forever.
Oh. One Piece is not among the animes I watched because I did not have that sweet Cartoon Network. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is tough. Like that's the paradox of the classics, is that, you know, it's the Shakespeare's cliche problem.
Yeah,
where just
they invented it, but it's been used so much that it seems cliche in retrospect. Yeah.
Yeah, foundations hold up the whole house, but they're covered in dirt.
It's a very eloquent way of putting that.
Yeah, I don't even think I got that metaphor hundo on. I like to have some I like a nice, you know, violent domestic abuser metaphor.
All right, so we found these missing Marines, and now we're going to talk to the Admiral about them being dead. And he is located somewhere. Journal.
All right. I have to talk about this. Just one piece of contemporary Corona news.
Okay.
That just baffled me today. I also, you know, we don't like to talk too much politics here, but this one was just one of the more standout moments in the recent days of, you know, the shit show. So I don't know who. I gotta check which reporter it was. Just some, you know, TV reporter guy. At a Trump press conference, he's asking about the coronavirus, and he asked like Trump. He's like,
the response, the 1 out of 10.
yeah, the no, he was asking like
okay.
the American people are scared, and they're worried about the future. What can you tell them? What can you do to help them in this trying time? And like later, as he was talking to other reporters, he's like, this was supposed to be a softball question. This was a everyone stay safe. We're working through it. Follow the procedures, keep clean, and we'll get through this. We're a great country. America's awesome. Good job, everyone. And everyone claps, and you go home and you try and live your life. Instead, he's like, that's a stupid question. You're a stupid reporter. I've watched your show, and I don't like it.
Oh, man. This is reality, unfortunately. I want to go back to the timeline we were in before November 2016. I like that one better.
That one was really nice. Oh, all right. I had to tell someone because I just saw it. Like,
no, that's perfectly fine. Like we keep that shit off the podcast, but the stream, I'll say whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. I did my great, I was like ripping off Trump jokes last time we streamed. I never forget. I had the best memory. That's why I'm a Republican. Their symbol's the elephant. The elephant never forgets.
Never forgets. I used to have a great ass. That's why I was in the Democratic Party. They called me Donald the Donkey.
They actually said jackass, but I'm sure that's what they meant.
They say I've got that Trump rump. That's why I did that photo shoot. And he fucking pulls up the tennis picture.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral. I will, Shepard. I'll let you know when I find anything out.
Oh, wait, did he disappear? Shit. When do we get the very important mission? This is maybe like the most important, like in terms of like setting up the second game side mission.
Gotcha.
And arguably the most important mission in the game in terms of as it relates to the story of Mass Effect 2.
Ooh, nifty.
Okay. Here we go.
Hoorah. L.I.
LA.
You haven't had tacos, so have tacos in L.I.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the
Have a scrap? Let's have a scrap.
Oh, thank God. I was beginning to wait. I didn't know when we'd have another scrap.
Starting to think it'd never fucking happen.
No, I hate that word. Oh. Moist.
Yeah. That format they use, it works for the most part, but like the Canada Goose episode was a little too much repetition for my taste.
I can see that.
Because they never changed the bit. It was like the same fucking thing over and over again. I'm like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to do the Austin Powers. It's funny, and then it's not funny, and then it comes around and it's even funnier. But it never came around again.
Fair enough. I just love them fucking ripping on Coach.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad, but like
Coach is low-key such a great fucking character.
He is. Like, they're just the fucking maximizing every single second. His fucking comedy genius.
The fucking
embracing.
the evil laugh. I think they actually kept a take where Jonesy breaks. The Jonesy's actor just totally breaks in that cut, but like they cut it right before he just completely loses it. You can see him like giggling,
Smiling.
they-
Yeah. That's probably the
Yeah.
best one they got. That's probably.
All right.
The Yangtze system of the Voyager cluster. Voyager cluster. Exodus, Local, Horsehead Nebula, Argus Rho, Styx Theta, Hawking Beta, Kepler Verge, Armstrong Nebula, Centauri Omega. Voyager cluster. Oh, do we not have the Yangtze system yet?
Let's get there. I feel better.
Do you now? Is that what he is?
Fucking Squirrely Dan and his butthole talk. Guys ever had attention paids to your buttholes? You just fucking immediately turn away.
First contact before we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Ooh.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry for first contact.
It's putting out a signal. V'ger.
The war's over. What difference does it make?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
That's serious, all right.
I understand this must be handled.
Big move.
I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby
Yeah, so 26 years ago was the first contact war.
Oh, nice.
I'm asking you because the Normandy
Recent enough for the tensions to still be, like,
it's in the
there.
Fresh. Gotcha.
Get on
Gotcha.
it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Age of Binium.
Age of Binium.
Ugga-bugga-boo.
Agabaga, agabaga, baga, baga, baga.
Ogle my boggle.
I'll go knob that boggle. Yeah. Never say it like that ever again, please. Hell no, that
Will do.
boggling.
I'm Batman, and I'm going up that boggling.
Oh, I'm going out that boggling. I'm going out that so good.
Is that the NSFW version of the Batman vs Ninja Turtles crossover? He does pizza time with him. I think he's. I don't know if any of those are still on the internet. I think they may have just been
But
purged.
scrubbed from the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really not such a bad thing. I think future generations can be spared that traumatic moment of discovery.
Yep. That was actually my first experience with the Boglin. I didn't know what they were. I thought it was just like a thing that he made up for the video, but then I was like, oh, Boglins are like an actual thing. They were like a 80s, 90s toy.
Yeah. You know, Pogs were like named after the like 3 different juices that the original caps were. Papaya, orange, and I don't remember what the G one was. Wasn't grenadine. Yeah, our kids just drink grenadine here. It's
Giggle Goo.
giggledy goo.
Let's go.
Man, I think I saw I've like been seeing screenshots from seasons of Family Guy that I have not yet that I haven't seen. I don't intend to see.
It was moved here.
It's not.
They may not.
No, I don't like it.
Let's find it before they set it off.
Right.
All right, let's see how trivial these combat scenarios are with our fully kitted out crew. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure Rex has. Did not have a Savant amp. Now we're fully kitted out.
Okay. It's luxury on your lobes.
Doot, doot, doot.
Gray matter meets mahogany paneling.
For that rustic feel. Because that's exactly what you want going on up on your brain. Rusticness. It evokes a sense of no infection or
Comes with its own dinette. Tunnels.
lots of tunnels.
Sewers. There are no sewer levels in this game, I will give it that.
No, not a lot of space sewers.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe.
Who gives a
You
fuck?
assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leaders.
Thank you.
The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was.
Oh,
drinking
you guys
ga-
are.
I used my
These guys are still raw meritocracy. I see you haven't found a true middleman leader.
Oh man, the Skillian Blitz.
Oh, I got Skillian blitzed once.
You organized the attack on Elysium.
Every time I eat Chipotle, I get a Skillian Blitz.
I drop an orbital nuke.
the one who promised glory and riches.
I saw a meme about fucking people buying the toilet paper out, and they're like, "It's a fucking respiratory infection, not goddamn Chipotle."
When your kind held against the beasts. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human spectre?
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
We'll find a way out of it.
Girl, can we have Ansible contact?
Goodbye.
That'd be nice.
Orders, Commander.
No one panic. I'll kill him.
Find a way out. Someone up there needs my
easy.
boot up his ass.
We're worried, Captain. What inspiring words do you have for us? I've seen your show, and I think it's really bad.
Fucking at work yesterday, we were putting together some of the cabinets that we moved, and the R&D engineering leader like came in and he's like, yeah, whatever you do, just do a good job. And I'm like, thank you, Jason, inspiring as always. And he and fucking Jung Ho just fucking died laughing.
Just a true leader right
I've
there.
never killed so completely with a line before.
It's a beautiful feeling. It's the only high I can really get. No, it's the only comedy I can really do. I can't get those low level liners. I shoot for the moon every time, and I miss a lot of them. I miss a fucking lot of them.
He's
But I
like,
get one
he's
sometimes.
got like Shaq's free throw percentage.
Exactly. What I'm saying is I am comedic Shaquille O'Neal. I may have the same level of comedy as Shaquille O'Neal. In fact, just
All
put me in with the general. I want to go with the general.
For a great low rate, you can get online.
Online, go to the general and suck me off.
Suck on my teeth.
Sucker.
I
Hit it.
expect you motherfuckers to be dead by the time I get down there. Oh, can't touch my barrier. Oh, you think you're gonna fucking... Ah, dude.
I am just a psycho hose out here. Just...
Notice how our pistol is never like in jeopardy of overheating.
Oh yeah, wow.
We got them frictionless materials in there, baby. Plus 28% weapon cooldown.
Oh my god.
We full
So
auto
gross.
out here, boys. Stasis.
Did you just kill him with stasis?
I did. Or a stray bullet hit him as soon as he got into stasis.
There's just so many around.
We will continue to pump up our pistols. I love where we at.
Fastest gun in the West Galaxy.
Do. That's fine. Oh, wait. Rex. Let's see. We buffed you and Krogan back. We know stasis doesn't work from trying it with Liara.
Okay.
So I think we just pump up his barrier.
Going to pump you up.
Because there's no better defense than a nice biotic barrier.
Yeah.
Yee-housey. Dookie Howser. Why didn't we get the fucking Cerberus mission?
Do we have to find the... Oh, here we go.
Oh, this might be it.
This is Admiral Kahoku.
Yes, here we go.
Found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Threshermoor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments.
Good God, Ben, we're going to be ruined.
I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their...
I need to watch that again. I need to go back and relive the glory days.
It's about that time, yeah.
Somebody needs to stop them.
La Krogan Grande.
It's so crisp in my mind.
Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
All right.
Ninja dust.
Bath salts.
Bath.
Just blow bath salts into their fucking faces.
Oh. That sort of just ended.
Yeah,
People
that
just...
did. They were just like,
Yeah.
nah, that's enough of that.
It wasn't on the right side of the crazy hot scale.
Yeah. The crazy high. If it makes you this
Yes.
high, it's allowed to make you this crazy.
It's about the meat and potatoes of it.
Yeah. I took a sip of
just
beer
look-
there to give me extra time to fucking think of a way to turn meat and potatoes into like a drug pun, but it just wasn't there.
No. It's a tough one. Something with baked. Get baked. Like
No,
potato.
It's just not gonna happen for me.
Chives. I like a good chive. Keep calm and don't
Chive on.
No. No, you summoned him. Maybe that's the way. Maybe if we say it's a name enough, we'll be transported back to when that was relevant. We can change the future.
Yeah, I mean that's the best theory I have on time travel.
But then again, on the other hand, you have to say keep calm and chive on a bunch.
Yeah.
I might not be able to make that sacrifice. The numbers spell disaster for you, Corona. Sacrifice.
It was an interesting But I feel like if we went back in time, like, no one's gonna believe that. So someone's gonna fucking eat a bat in China, and it's gonna create this virus. You can't let that happen. Don't believe WHO. Don't believe fucking China when they say they have no evidence of human transmission in November. They're full of shit.
Like, that was like a 2011, 2012 thing, right?
What?
That's like the keep calm and chive on.
Oh yeah. Like
They would, like, I would tell, like, Donald Trump is president. Australia, the entirety of Australia caught fire. Fucking someone. There's a crazy virus that came out of China. Now we all live in our homes isolated.
You gotta shut it down. Ooh, Rachni.
Rachni. It's my favorite techno band, techno group.
Oh, I will destroy you.
And then we will join you? I don't know. My faint remembrance of the plot of Mass Effect 2. I guess we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. Eventually. No later than October.
Okay.
Maybe we try to knock out the trilogy in a calendar year. So maybe we do Mass Effect 2 in the summer and then 3 in October. Maybe we don't.
Who knows? Let's not commit now. Don't fall through the floor.
Perimeter secured.
Yeah, our shit comes off of cooldown super quick. I need to, like, up our power usage because of it. Up it appropriately. What are you rocking in terms of armor mods here, my dude? Take that medical exoskeleton. Danger music.
Dun 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 dun. Wee! Da da da.
Let's go to that fucking pyramid. Check that out. It's on the way.
Okay. Ancient aliens. Chariots of the gods and all that.
Like, there's some neat stuff on these side worlds. Like, if you didn't have to use the Mako, it would be so much more pleasant. See, I'm not afraid to do those because I'm not high right now.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Get those Prothean dicks. It's discs. Yeah, it's exactly what I said.
Dickskin. It's Dickens.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to get in a fight for a boogie.
A boot scooting boogie.
If the boogie's going to be played, it'll be boot scooting. McMurray.
How are you not? And you... McMurray! Fucking every one of them.
I love when they're fucking, like, working on the puzzles. And he's like, I'm going to wait, I'll count to 3 and then you go.
I'm not going to say anything.
Jesus fucking Christ, McMurray.
The fucking where they're doing their impressions of drunk McMurray.
Yeah.
That is some genuinely just
so much
god awful shit
cunt in your life.
I fucked a couple of Tasties. It's just like Tasties is up there among
unpleasant terms or anything.
Yeah. Right by Cookie. Because Cookie just comes off to me as you're not comfortable with your own genitals, and I don't want to be in that situation if you're not even comfortable with your own bits.
It's not
You
that
like
sweet.
it.
You can't call it a cookie. It doesn't
It's
even
not
look
sweet.
like a
It's not a
cookie.
treat.
I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. But
Maybe like a fortune cookie. Of course,
Oreo
I
and
don't.
Creeper.
I don't know a lot of women who keep slips of prophetic paper in there.
No, that is a bit of a niche choice. Oh my god, look how fucking close to coming off cooldown it already is. Barrier 2.
So good.
Let's see how quickly stasis recharges. Love isn't always. Oh shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's funny.
It'll be a boogie.
Steer.
They're fucking trying to find the walk-up music for the Irish.
Yeah.
Might I suggest a boogie?
Oh, and then there's the dicks. Fucking
Yeah.
season 8 when they come back. It's so fucking
I haven't
hilarious.
quite gotten there yet.
Oh wait. Oh, I thought you finished it all.
I'm halfway through season 8.
Oh, okay. Then I will. They come back better than before. Their opening monologue for the episode is some of the funniest shit I've heard. You know, even among the clips from Letterkenny, I was rolling on the ground that whole episode. Season 8 also has a fantastic season finale.
I was actually kind of mad at season 7's finale. I'm like, no, come on.
You can't believe you went there.
That's like, go through with it, man. Take the chance.
On romance. And get it on.
Let's get it on.
I'm thinking of
Dodecahedron.
I'm thinking of like Let's Get It On, but then the fucking bass line from the guitar line from Back in Black comes on. Let's get it down.
The first time you did it, I thought you were like doing the fucking weird like musical number at Jabba's palace in the fucking remastered version of Return of the Jedi.
Oh,
The alien with the giant lips.
Oh no, I don't remember that one. Maybe that's some Lucas fuckery.
Oh, that was like the 1997 special editions. Like, there's cool like intros in the beginning. That's why I have them still on VHS. But like that was like the biggest thing they changed in the entire goddamn trilogy, and it is just so much. Why exactly was this done? It doesn't really fit the vibe of the scene. Like,
yeah, I think I have a little more insight into at least part of some of the decision for it, besides just Lucas just wanted more stuff. Because I watched the retro Hoy on Monkey Island, where he does one of his fabulous hour-long fucking deep dives, beautifully edited with, of course, his milk chocolate voice, dark chocolate voice, I should say, velvety cocoa, and it's just about it's about the whole context of LucasArts. And they were saying like they had a lot of money, but they're always trying to keep their company going, and as you move away, the boon they would get from Star Wars, even though there was all of that, the fan base was strong, but you just lost that general appeal after time. And so I could see, at least with the remakes, why he's just like, here, we'll make it more value added so people have to come back and buy it again.
yeah, I can see that, and to a certain extent. Oh my god.
That doesn't really explain the prequels, though, I will say.
Yeah. Dude, we have like two stasises up simultaneously. Holy shit.
Overlaps. Just snap the game over our knee.
I think he might be dead already. He just didn't fall. Oh no, he had immunity up when we put him in there.
That's why. Okay.
Oh no.
Shepard, over here. It's Kahoka.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
They gave him the needle.
Damn.
If he's getting the needle, get one ready for me too.
I suggest you let that one marinate. As much theater fighting as it was, I did like pretty much every fight scene. Put a sweet soundtrack over. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
like,
exciting.
when they did it the first time, I didn't expect it to be, like, such a big part of the show.
There's a lot of them though. The Nazi one is great, where they just destroy a group of the hard right, as it was.
Yeah, I mean, that was good, but, like, there's some, like, really out of place, like, woke shit in there. And it's like, okay. Not exactly what I was expecting from the show right now. I'll allow it, I guess, because most of the episode was good.
Yeah. Take it. All right.
Yeah, we
This
got
is
one
gross.
more left in this chain.
Yeah, buddy.
Illegal genetic. The Voyager system and the Voyager cluster Columbia system.
Gotcha.
Oh, the sun did set. Wow, okay.
Finally happened. My God.
Columbia.
Columbia.
And then we're going to Neferon.
Beep, boop, boop, bow.
Assemble the crew.
That was an interesting sound that came through my speakers. Some variation of whatever you were doing behind that mic, and it almost felt like electronic interference. You almost had like a cybernetic hum to your voice there.
Oh, interesting.
I really wish we could replicate it. I wish I had the audio know how to replicate that sound.
It might have just been like packet loss. Sometimes, on like these VoIP clients, you have that weird packet loss where you sound like you're underwater or cyborg. Happens to Jake a lot, weirdly.
Yes. Now I'm just thinking of Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. Lose my packet. Suck my packet.
Oh man, that movie. He did that like at the height of his renaissance.
Amazing.
That was a very risky career move.
It's a fine line you have to walk with that shit. You fucking threaded it.
Yeah, I mean, that movie's hilarious. I mean, is it offensive? Probably to some people, sure. But I think comedy, by its very nature, has to be slightly offensive.
Certainly, I think a lot of people would agree with you on that. Like, and that's what I guess what I mean by like a tight line. Like, if they did not, it's not funny.
Yeah,
You're just,
like if the
you're
jokes
done.
didn't land, that's a real bad look. It's for sure. Jake has us following Ross on the Saturn Studs Twitter account. I saw a tweet that he retweeted a while back ago. It's an interview of George Carlin. And like the tweet is like, oh, people say comedy, is you can make fun of anyone with comedy. It's George Carlin giving an interview saying about how most of the time in the history, like comedy had been directed to people in power, and they're like, using that as, the justification for why they need to be more PC and stuff and can't make fun of other people. But I'm like, this is the same George Carlin who had a bit in a stand-up special where he's like, anything can be funny. It's all a matter of how you structured the joke. And then he went on to make some really off-color jokes in that special.
As
Like, this really isn't
do.
exactly. I don't think this is gonna work out the way you want it to. I didn't check the comments. I should have tried to find. Oh, fuck.
Wow!
We didn't put the barrier up.
Damn.
That was embarrassing. Embarrassing.
It's fucking embarrassing. I don't have any trash cans to kick.
Embracing.
Fucking embracing. Did you get to see the spelling bee episode?
Yes.
So good.
Fucking embarrassing.
Riley and Jonesy just enter as one team, as one person.
I like Riley. My favorite part about Riley and Jonesy is that like they had like no skills at hockey, and then they just were like, "Oh, right, I guess we have to try." And then like suddenly now in the later seasons, they're the best players in the fucking country.
Yeah, they're like, here's our national team. What happened to the team? Why is no one on the team? It's because it's Senior A whale shit hockey.
It's fucking embarrassing. Boomtown.
The fucking the senior lineup.
Yeah.
So good, and Boomtown's slow descent into like
madness. Fucking pussy. I like when they're on the natives and they're like talking about the the native act or whatever. He like spouts off this route like an immediate family member, i.e., an uncle or aunt, has or is eligible to have Indian status. Pussy.
Pussy. I love the way he says it. It's so like puts a little like lisp into it. He's like pussy. It's like right. It's so alliterative.
My favorite is that in this small town of 5,000 people in Ontario, Canada, there are like 6 black people on that hockey team.
Right.
Like, there are not that many black people in Ontario. What are you trying to pull? Much less this 5,000 person town here, Letterkenny.
Oh. Thinking. What am I thinking about? I don't know what I'm thinking about.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell myself either. Oh,
Oh, shit. There is no fucking...
What?
Look at the bar. The heat bar. It's not going up.
Oh, good. We just got a hose now, boys.
Yeah, we got a bullet hose. I think we gotta start pumping up assault rifles.
I mean, why go out of aim if you're just gonna
Yeah, I mean, like... oh.
just walk around firing forever?
I'll never get sick of that. Why did Garrus die?
And look at that lack of spread. Yeah, Garrus, what the fuck, dude? It's fucking embarrassing. Pheasants!
Love doing lakes.
Love to. I love legs like I love winning.
I love winning like I love my wife.
I love the one where they're all like, the puck bunnies got him,
Yeah.
or Angie's got him, and it's like, it gives me grumblies in my tumblies, pussy.
Pussy. Oh, man. Yeah. Like, I think the hockey, I kind of wish it was like an Eastbound and Down sort of thing where, like, it was all just the hockey stuff, because those are always my favorite scenes. I'll give your balls a tongue. Like, the first scenes where they're on, with Shorzy on the like provincial team.
Mm-hmm.
Like the visor is not dark enough on Shorzy. You can clearly see that's the same guy as Wayne, just with a very bad wig. Hey, Ellie.
I think Jared Kiso just is a very good hockey player because he not only did the whole Shorzy thing, and I think that was actually him on the ice.
I think it was all of them on the ice. I mean, they're
Yeah.
Canadian. They do all know how to play hockey. That's not a racist stereotype. That's a fact.
There was I have a joke about that, but he also did when it was back when it was a web series. He did one of his big shorts was like hockey, like locker room speak 101, and it was just like generic sports interview stuff that you'd hear from hockey players.
Yeah, like they fucking made a joke of. Hey, bunnies. You fuzzers. They're healing up well from their surgery. They're pretty much back to normal now.
Oh, good.
I mean, Ellie's stitches haven't dissolved yet, but it's probably going to be another couple days before that.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I remember when they were interviewing people about coronavirus, their mics one of their mics was taped up to a stick. Taped up to a hockey stick. There's no better way.
Give them points for in innovation.
Mm-hmm.
That was difficult for me to say for some reason. What are you doing? Alright, I need to go back to Reddit and get that post. Hey, little fuzzer, man. Listening post alpha. 3 more side missions and then we'll be ready to go.
Cool.
Airbus system. Okay. Airbus system, which is listening post theta. Okay.
Yes, New York liquor stores are deemed essential business, says CBS 6 Albany.
Thank God.
Is that I hope that's a picture of fucking the Waterfleet liquor store. Wineries.
Waterville.
Waterville.
What are you two absolute goobers doing? Sticks theta. Oh, okay. I think that's in there. Erebus.
Commander, we've got an incoming distress signal.
Erebos. Is our devotion to black equal to 5 or more?
This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th
I'll have to check our renegade points.
The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Ken Doozer.
Scotty, beam him up. Wish it was Eddie.
Alright, Garrus, try not to fucking die this time.
Be a man out here.
Fucking embarrassing. Like, you have really strong armor and the best equipment in the game. What the
You
fuck
have
is wrong
5
with
shield, yeah.
you? Alright. Anomaly. Listening post.
Just gotta turn around here.
Yeah, fucking. Sometimes when you're doing the turn and you're like not going any forward, it reminds me of like when my rabbits try to run in the kitchen. They just can't get a grip.
That's fucking cute.
They do like a fucking Scooby Doo style. Like, Running in.
I forget. I saw the instrument that makes that sound once before. But I don't remember what
We
it
made
is.
it.
We got there. I remember when you were fucking dodging cannon fire in reverse.
Yeah,
That was some fucking savant level shit.
I've got decent Mako skills when it comes to like advanced maneuvers, but basic driving in this thing is just it's a nightmare.
I can run you upside down butterfly figure eights, but I cannot drive you down a straightaway strip.
I cannot. It is the truth. Oh, are these friendly turrets?
Yeah, it would. I guess so, because they're the listening post.
Arachnite.
Got there. That was 360 no scope. Hold my puppers. This guy have fucking puppers.
Do you like puppers? Yeah, I like puppers. Do you like Gus and Brew? Yeah, I like Gus and Brew. I gotta hope that that's like a like they partnered with some brewery to make puppers, like in Gus and Brew, like they fucking did with a little bit of the bubbly.
Fingers crossed. Man, I love you, Arachnite Queen, but not a great showing. I guess.
First Lieutenant Duran, sir. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry.
Duran.
And I am damn glad to see you.
Hell of a welcome. How'd it get this bad?
Damned if I know, Commander. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from.
Started popping out of the ground like daisies.
I'm the ranking officer.
Like fucking peed on them, like daisies.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
They're not animals. They're a sentient species. You study history? They're called Rachni.
Never heard of them. Can't say I care. What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops.
More like 40 seconds, but
Well, tops.
tops. Yeah, that's true. Don't be a loser.
Let's defeat
Secure
his stuff.
those negative waves, Durand. You and me are gonna hold this worthless rock. Look to your people. We'll see if we can fix your defenses.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the man. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can.
You got any extra ammo, sir?
That's about where it's at.
What do you mean extra ammo? That's not how fucking guns in this game work.
You mean a fucking ice pack for my gun? Sure.
Okay, so we hook the make up to the generator, so these turrets should be active now.
And here we go.
Bears up.
In 7, 6, coming off of spawning back in. Whee!
Oh, there
Let's
they
see
are.
them all.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
What a horde, guys. It's really roughing it out here.
Something unsettling about a flying Arachni.
It's like a fucking it's a spaghetti with a linchpin in the middle of it. It's a damn spaghetti shrimp.
It's a goddamn spaghetti shit. Oh, I saw an interesting post on Reddit that pointed out to me that Leonardo DiCaprio and Alex Jones were born in the same year.
That's insane. Alex Jones. He's not worn his age well.
He came out of the womb looking like that. I'm 90% sure.
I think. How old are they? Because like
They were born in
I don't-
1974, so they're in their 40s, 46.
Okay. Alrighty. Alex Jones does not look 46. I mean, he looks. When you say you might think of Alex Jones, there's two senses of 46, and I guess they embrace both ends of that spectrum. Where Alex Jones is 46. Leo's like he's a spry 46.
You'd believe in his 30s. You wouldn't believe any younger than that, but you'd believe in his mid-30s.
Alex Jones. It's like a.
Looks like see Alex Jones
baked steak.
In his like fucking teenage heartthrob years.
I can honestly say that I wouldn't care about that at all. If I never had to see Alex Jones again, wouldn't be mad.
But think of all the comedy you'd lose.
Just bring it to me on ebook. Give me the Alex Jones compilation ebook. Like the several archival volumes of presidential tweets.
I feel so bad for the children of the future.
I can't, because we'll be alive when it's in history books.
Yeah, we will be. If any of us have kids, or kids will probably be the ones, fucking writing their 5-paragraph DBQs on their Regents exams.
Remember, kids, 280 characters per paragraph. It's your 5-tweet essay.
How do you spell cafeve?
Look at these guys. Garrus, what the fuck, dude?
He's hopeless.
He's tweaked out on meth again.
It's almost not even worth fucking popping the Unity.
Just handle it ourselves. Garrus, just fucking take a nap behind the bunker, alright?
That
you have camo on, you'll blend right in.
At a decent rate.
I can see it. Oh.
Hell, sir. Talk about a near-run thing. You all right?
Yeah. I'm good. You having problems over there?
When I get pissed off, I shoot things.
I feel like I did most of the work here.
Around here, they're more.
That was a great line, Shepard. Find me more things to shoot.
One of our other listening posts went offline 3 days ago. I don't know if it's coincidence, a pirate raid, or what. But if you want to check in on them.
My last bottle of Guinness.
Damn.
We'll check on them.
What a St. Patty's it's been.
Drinking Guinness from a bottle is not.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan
I know, it's not the
not the same
optimal way, yeah.
The nitro cans are pretty good, but they're also like really expensive.
Yes. I should mix a Jameson Coke. Because I have a bottle of Jameson. I got it for St. Patty's.
I had a chance to buy a bottle of Jameson, and I should have probably bought the bottle of Jameson, but instead I brought Canadian Club because
I bought
man's on a budget.
Man's on a budget. I also have a bottle of Canadian Club that's been there for a while. So yeah, in that run I got Jameson and Pinnacle. And I neglected to get the one thing I actually wanted to go in there for, which was a bottle of Frangelico. Love me some Frangelico.
You have me at a disadvantage. I do not have familiarity with Frangelico.
So it's a glass bottle, kind of like a Miss Buttersworth thing, but instead of the Help, it's a Benedictine monk with a rope around its waist. And it's an almond liqueur type of deal. It's really delicious. I went to a fucking dive bar in the middle of Troy once. I ordered it. She's like, I've had one person ever order Frangelico besides you. I was like,
I didn't
that's
want
how
to leave the planet yet.
So I had some and I loved it as I do. And she's like, she had it and she's like, this is really fucking good. I'm like, yeah, it's like dessert. It's like
Amaretto was like that.
Yes.
Amaretto and milk is one of the greatest cocktails you can ever have.
It's a good time. It's a straight up good time. Of course, my general rule of thumb is because I never have milk that isn't spoiled. I have half of like a carton, and then I stop.
Yeah, I don't buy milk either because I was buying like just even a half gallon, and like a quart's too little. A quart you knock out way too quick, but a half gallon, even though it's like just twice as much, like you never seem to drink more than half of it before it goes bad.
Yeah. So in response, anytime I've needed cream in a drink or any sort of milk type product, I just put rum chata in there. Takes care of it pretty much.
Yeah.
Grasshoppers with rum chata. Actually, I don't think I've made that. I think because you're supposed to it's with vodka, right? But now I want to make a grasshopper with rum chata. I might do that on the break.
A White Russian with rum chata. That'd be all
Yes.
alcohol.
That's pretty much every White Russian I've ever made. It's really good. It looks like coffee, and it tastes like delicious.
Yeah, I was when Jake brought the rum chata, that was my first exposure to it, and very easy going down.
Same for me.
That's for sure.
And then on the other end is Campari, which I don't know. It's not the experience I want when I'm drinking. It's for a very complex palate, and I'm not a very complex man. When I say complex, I mean it tastes like fucking medicine. It tastes like a goddamn pill. And it sticks on your mouth for like 5 minutes after you're done drinking a shot. I just shot a Campari. I'm like, I'm like a fucking dog with peanut butter on the roof of his mouth. Just
Yeah, that was my experience with Unicum. Like the first like when you drink it, like it's not so bad, but then like there's this wave of bitterness that just lingers for far too long.
I know where you're coming from with the herbal liqueurs, and at this point in my life, having drinking 1 to 2 shots of Jaeger at every holiday I've ever had, I'm very much used to. I had a shot of Jaeger recently.
I love me some Jaeger. Like that. You and I were doing shots of Jaeger last WrestleMania. Well, Jake was not.
That's right.
But and many a story exists about me and my relationship with Jaeger from college. But it's just something about damn it.
I might need to just make a big order from Amazon of a bunch of liquor that I don't have in stock right now. I was gonna wait till I could come down to see you to get my refill on Drumshambo, but that's not happening. So
not as soon as we would like. That's for sure.
So I think I'm building a list right now. So it's looking like I do want Unicum because it gives me good times. Unicum, the Drumshambo, and then I want one piece of glassware that's been eluding me for a long time, and I finally found the right Google terms came to mind.
Right.
Where I could find it, and I'm going to get a 53-ounce chalice. It's because I was reminded of it was a long lost dream of mine. Because I remember having a soft drink, like a specialty soft drink at like a Friendly's.
Fuck.
Do you remember? Do you ever go to Friendly's and they had the sharks in the water drink?
Yes, all those like weird sort of yeah.
Yes. The sharks in the water in specific was a large. It was a large that size chalice, maybe a little smaller, full of blue soda with gummy sharks, and you could add in cherry syrup to be like blood.
Yeah,
that's fucking great. But that chalice, like it spoke to me, and
it's a touchstone to my childhood.
So I don't know if 53 ounces is really big. That might be like
Yeah, that's like almost
Not
half a
doable.
gallon.
right. Now I'm thinking about it. I want one that's bigger than the schooner glass that I have. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the schooner glass I use all the time. I learned recently that it's called a schooner glass. It's not big enough. I can't grab it by the stem all the way. I want it this much wider, and you
Right.
can hold it by the stem entirely, and I can really just fucking pour the most heinous shit in there and
Fuck.
sip it on a Saturday night.
Sipping on it. Alright, he's dead.
Perimeter secured.
And I think that is... Nope,
Hi guys.
it's not totes. Fuck!
Snuck you.
Take it chill out.
Oh, chill out. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
I hate when the blood from my own blood bag causes my computer to combust.
Oh.
Of course, the solution was flex tape.
Alright, so you've once again influenced me. I need to go on a quest for a more accurate glass to what my dream glassware is. Because 53 ounces might be too much.
That's a lot.
And I don't want to drop $60 on a glass that I won't enjoy because it's such a fucking specialty product.
Right.
Libby.
I would say something a little closer to like 30 ounces probably do you just fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Who's got a problem with Canada? Who's got a problem with me? And I suggest you let that one marinate.
Just let that one marinate.
Fucking. My God. I don't know how to handle this increased power we have, Peter. Like our shit's just not on cooldown ever.
You're gonna spend more time in the menu than you will in fucking cutscenes at this point, and that's not a bad thing. No, not tasting flight.
Check it out now. It's the Rockefeller fucking skank.
Funk's little brother, check it out now.
Hit you if you. Okay. A black kid, light skin, red hair. I was called all kinds of derogatory terms. They called me ninja.
I'm looking. All right. Oh, this is all right. So I have a much better photographic reference for this. I found the super schooner again.
Photograph.
And I'm looking at it, and it looks like the picture has it next to a bowl of pretzels, and it is not a novelty sized fucking glass.
Right.
It is the chalice I remember. So
This is the stuff of legends.
And it's $16 on here as opposed to like I think it was a case that I had thought about buying on Amazon. I don't think they sold them individually.
Right.
Found it, guys. We did
We
it.
got there.
Libby has a lot of nifty glassware. Like if you're looking, like they're mostly, I guess a lot of it's like full restaurant supply.
Right.
So I'm gonna feel like a little bit of a dick for ordering one glass here, but fuck them.
They're getting your money.
Yeah, they get my money. They have a lot of nifty glass things here. I'm looking at some of their designs. Very cool. Very cool. Very stylish.
You look very powerful. You look very unstoppable. The crest on Batman's helmet.
Harvey Birdman. What a trip. I don't think I ever watched the last few episodes because, like, they got hard to find at the end.
Yeah, they're all on Hulu. Habeas corpus, the attorney, Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
I can't buy that on Amazon. I guess you can't buy alcohol on Amazon. That makes sense. Shopping, please.
There's this app a coworker turned me on to called Tavor, and you can use it to buy like craft brews from all over the country.
That's nice.
Yeah. They're kind of expensive though. It's like $12 for like, you know, a tall boy.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's exotic and interesting enough, I will definitely like pull the trigger on some.
Yes. Zwak.
Uzbekistan. All right. Sorry, research capsule. Doot.
Nice. Plum brandy. Oh man.
That sounds not what I want.
Yeah.
Although there's a drink called the Professor Plum, which is Dr. Pepper and plum flavored vodka, and that is very good.
Oh.
Hey, Scorpion.
Are you attorney?
Attorney at law. Who's the guy in the suit?
Who's the man?
Big. If you out there watching have never seen Harvey Birdman, you owe it to yourself. There are quite a few of the episodes out there on YouTube.
It's
if you do not have Hulu.
It was foundational of the style of a lot of humor today without being like we said earlier, sort of it never really got cliche. So you go back and you look at it and it's like it's a unique little punch of humor.
Yeah. Caribbean Queen, I share in the same dream. See, Billy Ocean can't sue me if I'm way off key.
That's where you win right there.
No content ID system will pick it up.
What the fuck? So now you got me looking at like I'm just like on beer websites looking at like random spirits.
Right.
And I found this one. Category 5 Slurricane Yellowbird.
That sounds like the kind of shit I fuck around with.
Yup. Rum with natural tropical flavors and certified colors.
I hate when my colors are certified.
$20 for a 3/4 of a liter.
That's
not bad.
Not the worst in the world.
People buy it with Sazerac and De Leon Reposado.
Tell me about that supply ship. This
Nifty.
planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Rachni didn't come from nowhere.
Checking. This base is supplied by drone freighters, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Run.
Let's kill
Let's
something.
get this over with. Somebody needs an ass
I wa-
Whoever it is.
I don't care.
Ooh, level up. Level 44. Let's pump some points into assault rifles, shall we?
Quite good.
Because we are using them more and more often. see if there's anything worth looting here.
How is this?
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah,
Bobby.
yeet, Bobby. That's my purse. I don't know you. Fucking, I want Bobby Hill to be in some fighting game and like that be like his level 3 super.
Mm-hmm. I could see Bobby Hill he has like the Ryu costume on.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right. I can picture like the whole episode. Like he goes to like a video game convention or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are about an hour and a half deep right now. We will take a break now. We'll be back at I don't know, maybe 8:45, somewhere around that general vicinity, and then we will finish up this line of side quests, and then it'll be off to Pharos to battle the gods.
Escape from the underworld.
All right. We'll be back in just a bit.
Okay. Bye-bye.
It to the end of the video. Clearly you have impeccable taste, so why not check out another video if you liked what you saw, or binge a playlist if you really liked what you saw. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow our social media, check out saturnstuds.com, and most importantly, party like it's 1995.